Man, I hate leading. You never know what's going on behind you. You never know where anybody is, how you're doing, and this is cool.
Well, in the lead, hit your marks and you're good, and you hit your marks. You kept on pulling away on the restarts.
Yeah, I just tried to stay as calm as possible and just focus on hitting my marks every lap, and the car got pretty loose, so it was a little bit of a handful through the center and off, but it was good enough to hold on to.
Did you learn anything from last week that helped you to this week with a win?
Yeah, just trying to keep my head straight. Just trying to keep my head straight for sure.
He's consistent. Doyle's always been a consistent driver. He's on. He ran a great line. I didn't really have a chance to get him. I was going to give him a little bump and run because he picks on me all the time for it, but I was never close enough. He ran a great race. He works his butt off for it, so congratulations to Doyle and his parents and everybody that works on their team.
Good start to the night for you, though, bringing the 22 home in second place.
Yeah, second place. That's great. We worked out a lot of bugs this week in the shop, and that was kind of a longer practice session to figure out what we got for the next heat and feature. So hopefully we'll be a little better and pick up some speed as the sun goes down.
It was tough. I had a good car, and it was good. I was faster than Mikey, but he held the line. He got up one time and let me under, and the caution came out, and he got the spot back. I felt like I had something for him and maybe Dalton because the car was that good, but you can't race with somebody if you can't pass the guy in front of you.
Well, the car did look good. You peeked underneath Michael a couple times, just couldn't stick. Hot weather maybe, just not letting the tires grip a little bit?
Well, just didn't have enough. I couldn't get a good enough bite off to get underneath him, and he didn't mess up at all. And what are you going to do? We're happy with third. We're a lot happier with third last time, but third is still good anytime I get to talk to you guys. I'd like to, what I never do is never remember to thank the girls, all the girls that support us and let us do this. April, Tiffany, Kim, my sister's in the stands. I hope she's yelling. She never comes to races. Hi, sis! Dee and my nephew, Michael. And thanks, everybody. We're having a great time this year. Thanks, Jason, and everybody else. And Billy Whitaker for the new fire suit.
He worked it on the outside, trapped him in the traffic, and now he's a feature winner.
Thanks very much. Didn't know if it was ever going to come. It's been a long time. Appreciate these guys sticking with me for this long. I knew I could do it, and they did too. I don't know, just lost the words here.
Take it all in. It was a good win. It didn't get the jump out of the start. Everybody for the last week is saying Pat's going to jump the start. Fell behind Kody, dogged him. Take us through the Passover and for the lead.
Well, I knew I was getting into the corner a little bit better than Kody, but he was coming out a lot better than me, so somehow I had to get him to slow down coming out, and with the lap car there, I thought if I could get alongside of him, I could slow him down coming out, and that's just how it happened. Got lucky.
I don't know about getting lucky. You've earned this one's been a long time coming. I know it's really soon, but what does a feature win at Oswego Speedway mean to Pat Lavery?
Well, this is what I worked at for the last 20 years. Been a long time coming. This is for my mom, who I lost a month ago. I don't know what to say.
No, congratulations to Pat, Hope, Billy, all those guys. Long overdue, of course. Everybody knew it was coming. Now he'll probably rattle off about 6 of them here in the next couple of years, but excellent job to those guys. It's a little bit of a crapshoot what it's going to do during the day. We don't race a lot of day features, and we were good. But they're really fast, and we were a little tight for us, but no excuses. They beat us.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I could run by myself, but as far as trying to make a move and trying to get by anybody, it was pretty tough. The thing was real good in, but we were a little loose off, and our car was just kind of skating around. Our car usually doesn't really like the daytime. But once the sun gets out of here and it cools off, that's where I really like to run. So, but I'm really happy. Third place, we survived. We get to run later tonight. I just want to thank my sponsors, Lavery Welding, JWJ, Lighthouse Lanes, Scribe Meats. Without all them guys, we couldn't do it. And the crews been busting their butt, getting this thing running.
Thank you. I got to thank Denise Merrill for letting me drive for this year. Dan Denny, he's awesome. He works in his car all week. I couldn't do it without him. I was kind of down yesterday, and Cameron Rowe and Jason Simmons, they picked me back up. I was really frustrated with it, and it just wasn't running right. It was a handful, and they just said, stick with it, and you'll got it.
Well, I also saw Steve Reynolds down here debriefing right after the race. When you've got Steve and Dan Danny in your corner, it's something pretty good.
Yeah, Steve and Dan, they're some of the best out here, and it's a pleasure to have them on the team.
Tonight you had Andrew right behind you all the way. I know you led from the start to the finish, but when you've got the 18 behind you, nothing's easy.
Yeah, I seen him on the board there, and these tires they're spent. There's just no more laps on them, and I felt them there. Got to thank her for running me clean, but I was doing all I could to hang on to it. It was a handful.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be running good. I mean, with the way the car ran in the first feature, it was embarrassing. We didn't have anything at all. We were chasing a camber problem. We didn't realize it. We were adjusting the chassis and just threw the car way out of whack. But a testament to my guys. We turned the thing around and ended up second. And special thanks to Ukrainian National Club, Beaver River Distribution, Arnold's, all them guys for helping us out along to get me up here.
Good turnaround tonight. Maybe you can a couple more trips up here before the season's over. Looks like the season's heading in the right direction.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm traveling a lot with work too now too, but I think I'll be here every week.
Yeah, we finally put things together tonight. I want to thank my crew, Don, Jody, and Rusty and Karen for all their work this week. We did a lot of work to the car this week, and it paid off. We found some bad parts on it from the crash a couple weeks ago, and I got to thank my sponsors, Longley Dodge, Red Baron Pizza, Van Loo Septic for all their help, and yeah, we've had a rough year up till this point. This was a long time coming, getting here back on the podium. It feels pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's coming out. How about a hand for Kody Graham?
I give it up to these guys. Since the opener, we've been fighting gremlins left and right. And today, we weren't too bad in the first one, but the toe got knocked down. We weren't too bad, so I decided to pull it in instead of wrecking me and the rest of the field. And we've just been battling week after week. We finally got it.
It's one of those ones, everything has to be right to a win and a feature at Oswego Speedway. The car's got to be right, the crew's got to be right, the driver's got to be right. It all came together in the second race tonight.
Absolutely, and with the field like this, you got to be on your A game. Obviously, starting up front helps as always because, you don't want to have to pass all those guys, and clear track is the best thing. You don't want to have anyone in front of you, but car was great. I mean, it was a little snug the whole way through, and towards the end it started to go away a little, and I was just hoping I could hold them off. I don't know if they were close tonight, but it was a car.
Nice progression as a driver too. You've gone from a rookie, then you won a race, and now you're a contender week in and week out with another feature win behind you.
Yeah, I got to give it up. I know my dad's sitting at home right now on the couch with a remote, and I know he's tired, so now he can go to bed. That's for one thing. Him and all these guys, they come up with this car. This car's a rocket ship week in, week out, and I give it up to them. I just drive it.
Yeah, Kody was just a little bit too fast in the open track. I needed a lot of traffic to have a chance at him, but congratulations to those guys. They ran a good race, and it was fun coming back from a little bit farther back. Got to play with some traffic, so it was a good time.
You look good coming up through. The 26 was nice and fast and on a rail early.
Yeah, it was good. It was good in the first feature, and we got banged around a little bit and got shuffled back, but it was better in this one, and I could, put the car where I wanted to put it. So,
well, we've got you down here in Victory Lane. How about a shout out to your sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Green's Ale House, Compass Credit Union, and Skip at Port City Machine. He built an awesome motor. So, and first and foremost, I got to thank my dad and my crew. Those guys worked their butts off. Just can't say enough for those guys.
Yeah, so. We were all right. We weren't good in the heat and had to start 18th, and to get back up to third was pretty good. Knocked the right part of the right front wing out, and I got into the back of Holbrook. I think he got squirrely out of 4, and the thing got a real push through the center out, and we just guys started getting worse, and going in, it actually helped my car going in and through the center, but coming out, I was really hurt, and that's why I couldn't catch the guys at the end. I think if the wing would have stayed in one piece, we might have had a shot at them too at the end.
The longer the race goes, more cars seem to fall apart or fall off a little bit. Yours doesn't. Yours seems to stay consistent.
Yeah, we actually struggled a little bit today, but we ran good. I don't think we were at our best, but you just got to take, I just take one car at a time and one lap at a time, and that's just. You just got to see, where you are at the end.